People of the world! Hello! Welcome! We are going to cook a roast chicken for dinner tonight. So if you have to cook dinner at any point in the near future, just keep watching because that's what we're doing. Matt. So you want to get your cutting board set up. I put a wet paper towel underneath of it so that it doesn't move. You're also going to need a rack. If you don't have a rack, don't worry, I got you. You do need a rack if you're going to roast something because roasting, the air has to circulate all around it in order for you to get like a nice, good, crispy chicken skin. So if you don't have a rack, use tin foil. You just need to make tin foil ropes. So whatever size your chicken is, this one's still right here. But you want to make like 3 or 4 tinfoil ropes. We'll make a longer one. Because one's going to be a circle and you want it to be smaller than your chicken. So that the chicken can sit on top of it. We're going to take these little ropes and just make a rack basically. We're just making a rack. Because you cannot roast anything if it's not on a rack. That don't make no sense. You got your cutting board, got a rack. You're gonna need some kind of pan that'll fit your chicken. I use a cast iron. You can use this for anything. If you're using metal, you want to use like a really heavy metal that has a really low specific heat because then it'll hold the heat longer. So, and then we're gonna put our chicken, because we're gonna touch the chicken last. But we got lemon, butter. What else do we got? Oh, we need garlic. Garlic! And just like a bunch of potatoes. This will be part of our meal. I'm going to cut my butter up. You got cold butter. And the reason I like this meal so much is you don't have to be awesome at like cooking. It's a simple meal, but it's impressive, you know? Like, you pull like a roast chicken out of the oven and you plate it nice with like some vegetables going around it or something. Or if you're cooking for somebody, you want to impress them, maybe you're having somebody over, or if you want to like do your parents like a solid and make dinner one night, this is really easy. Or maybe you don't want to cook for your parents. Maybe you are the parent and you have to cook. So I got 2 pats of butter, got my lemon, I'm going to cut this in half, get that ready to go. My garlic, I'm just going to prep that by as many garlic cloves as you like, as many garlic cloves as you have the patience to peel. Here's the garlic right here. Smash it. Then you can squeeze it right here, pull it out. There's one. Squeeze it. Pop it on out of there. Alright, there you go. Alright. So we're going to cut the things off the garlic. Because you don't want to eat those. Oh, you know what we should do? We should preheat our oven. So I'm going to preheat it to, for roasting, we're going to start off as high as we can without burning it. With my oven, that is 475. Like, I don't want anything to burn. So, but you do want like a really good high temp when you start it. So we're going to take our little potatoes. Put my potatoes in here. You don't even need to cut these. These are nice and small. So they're going to be delicious. With a nice little crispy roasted skin. Basically, we're going to cook all the potatoes. I don't know why I started off not putting them all in here. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to use all these potatoes. Get my hair back. Give them a good rinse. These come out of the ground. Okay, so we've got everything prepped now because I wanted to get all of it prepped before I brought the chicken into the situation because the chicken's going to be its own situation. So I'm going to show you just getting this chicken ready. I want to take my rings off. My one ring, that's it, that's all I have. I say rings like I own more than one ring. I don't. Alright. So, getting the chicken ready. I should show you what it looks like. Okay. Oh, it's already tied. Look at that. What did you do, chicken? Naughty chicken. But joke will not stay. I'm not making kinky chicken jokes. I'm not gonna make chicken bondage jokes. That's not the kind of video this is gonna be. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna put the potatoes going here. Spread them out nice. Because again, potatoes, if you're roasting them, you don't want them to be touching each other. You need the air to circulate all around them. The air will not circulate underneath these potatoes. But that's gonna be where they kind of stick to the pan and get like a little good yummy crust. So then we've got our chicken. Hello! And then we're gonna put this. The rack's gonna go over this. Let's move all this over here. Set this up here. Here comes our chicken. Whew. Don't look at my armpit. We're gonna take our garlic cloves, shove them up the butt. Then we're gonna take our lemon. We're gonna squeeze this all around the outside and then shove this up the butt. On the outside. On the legs, lemon tastes really good on dark meat because dark meat is fattier and then you have the acidity of the lemon. So kind of still yummy and delicious. Let's get the thighs too because the thighs are fatty. So are mine. So then get those and then we're also going to squeeze the inside with some lemon. There we go. And put that on the inside. And this is good. This will act as a plug so that the little garlic cloves don't fall out as much. So we'll just plug that back up. Again with these chicken jokes. Then we're gonna give it little breast implants. Put the butter underneath the skin, right underneath each chicken boobie. Because the white meat is not as fatty as the dark meat, so this will kind of baste the boobies. These implants will melt while it's cooking. So that looks good. Now we do need like some kind of herb or something on the outside. We're gonna salt and pepper this. And notice I put the lemon on it before the salt and pepper because you don't want to season your whole chicken and then squirt the lemon and the lemon makes all the seasoning run off. So the lemon's on here first. And then we're gonna get some herbs. So we gotta chop some rosemary. This would be really pretty as like a garnish on top too. But this will burn in the oven. So, you know, we're thinking about like this being like a nice impressive meal, but simple. So I'm gonna chop some of it up. Breathing a little heavy. All right.
It's all those sexual innuendos at me.
The naked chicken is exciting. I know.
It's got boobies.
This quarantine's lasted a long time. So we got our rosemary cut up. Now we're gonna season this with salt and pepper, rosemary it up. So, got my salt. So seasoning things with salt. A lot of people make fun of like chefs on TV doing this. But there's a reason they do that. It's so that you get like a good even layer of salt. So you know, take more than you think out of a ramekin. Don't use a thing that you like pour it out of. Take more than you think you need and like make it snow. Okay? And I'm not, the salt is falling around the chicken also. It can't just fall on the chicken because then I'm not getting like a nice even distribution. So some of it's going on the potatoes. And that's okay because potatoes should be salted. Okay. And this salt and pepper is the only salt and pepper that this whole meal is gonna get, so okay to go overboard. Pepper. I'm gonna need my tongs. It's ready. Oh wait. So I'm gonna use my tongs to flip them over. Alright.
This is not a great shot.
That's not a good shot.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna salt and pepper this side. These are the thighs right here on either side. This one and this one on either side of the tail, little butt tail. So those need to be seasoned, because if you're eating the thigh, that's what you're eating. Like, this is a meal for 4 people, so you can't just salt the part of the meal that only 2 people eat. Okay, and then here's the little, they're called the oysters, but I just call them like the back fat lumps. His lovely chicken lumps. And my oven's heated up. And then salt it, pepper it. Salt and pepper's here. Okay, and then flip it back around. That. I'm gonna put some rosemary on top. I'm gonna take the stick of rosemary and shove it up the butt towards the top, just so it's in there and that aroma. And then rosemary and potato is like the best thing ever, so the rosemary's gonna, some of it's gonna go on the potato here that I chopped up. Okay. Now this is gonna go in our 475-degree oven. Oh, you know what we gotta do? So it's already been bondaged with the legs, but we gotta tuck the wings in, because these, I don't know if you can see it, but these wings right here, they're small and they're extraneous. So these are gonna cook a lot faster. So in order to kind of help with that, we're just gonna kind of like put it in a sunbathing position. And that can like prop this up a bit more too. So just kind of folds it, kind of like a yoga pose, kind of opening up its heart space. And that'll make the chicken happier, and then it'll have like better energy when you eat the chicken if it's got like an open heart space, and that'll transfer to you when you eat it, so you'll be glad. Also, the rosemary is green, which is good for its heart chakra. So it's a really energetically sound chicken when you eat it, so I got you covered there, don't worry. All right, then my hands are all disgusting, so we're gonna open the oven, put this in. Alright, so I'm gonna just clean up. Woo! I set the fire alarm! That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. Hold on. Yeah, so once you got the chicken in the oven, you're gonna wanna set a timer. So you wanna Google how long do I cook a roasted chicken for? How long to roast a chicken? Let's see. How many minutes per pound do you roast the chicken? Oh, that's right. Preheat the oven to 350. We didn't do that. 20 minutes per pound plus an additional 15 minutes. So I'm going to do like 15, 20 minutes at 475. And then, because I want like that outer crust, I want like the outside to sear, you know, so that the juice stays in the chicken. So it's a really juicy chicken. That's why I have 475. So what do they think? 20 minutes per pound. Okay. So I have a... So next what you want to do is get in your trash can and look for the packaging. So that'll tell you how many pounds your chicken was. So this is $3.99 a pound. It's kind of expensive for chicken. 4.05 pounds. We're just going to call it 4 pounds. 4 pounds. So 4-pound chicken, 20 minutes per pound. 4 times 20 minutes is an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 20 minutes. Okay, an hour and 20 minutes. So let's do like 20 minutes at 475, and then we'll do an hour at 350. I'm gonna write that down. Alright, that's how you cook. You ask Google. They know. My timer went off on my phone. We're gonna check it out, see how it is. Pull it out. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look at that. You getting that? That is gorgeous. Look at that. Look. Look at that. Take it off. Let some juices out. Like this. And then let's see. We want to get these. We want to get the juice off of this. So, because that's like gold, that juice. So I'm going to use this little strainer again. And I'm going to put the strainer over like a little pan to catch the juice. I'm just going to catch my juice. And by juice, I mean fat. Delicious. Delicious! Oh, and look at those potatoes too. Like, oh, gorgeous. Okay. Put those back on the bottom. That'll be like our nice little bed for serving our chicken. One. Oh, hot. Oh, hot. Oh my god. Good. We'll put this on the stove so we can do something fun with that later. You can make a gravy if you know how to make a gravy. Okay, so you can serve it like this. You can have your little cast iron pan, and you can place your chicken on top. Make it nice. Make it nice. And that's like a nice way to serve it. You can garnish it. Put like little lettuce leaves around it. If you got like nice cold lettuce, it'll wilt pretty fast. Romaine's really nice. And that can be like your pretty dinner if you want to serve it like this. And then if you're gonna, when you cut it up to serve it, right, you need, because you don't want people just picking at this. You're gonna need a boning knife. Ha ha ha. That's what she said. So we're gonna break the little bondage that we got going on here. Cha 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 cha. Uh oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. My leg! My leg! Oh no! Let's see. Put that back. Alright, so really I should be doing this on a cutting board, but I'm not, okay? So what I'm gonna do, right between the two boobies, there's the wishbone that goes down like this. Can you see that? So we're gonna, right between here, right between the two little boobies, there's the wishbone. We're gonna cut down on one side of it, and like the wishbone's gonna be cut off of the rest of the chicken breast, basically. And then we're gonna cut down one side of it. And then we've got our breastbone right in the middle. I'm licking my fingers because they're like salty and yummy. Okay. And it's hot. Basically just gonna use my knife to slide down one side, and then you can kind of like pull it away from that center bone. And you don't want to like saw the chicken, because then you're going to end up with chicken that looks like it's been already chewed, and nobody wants to eat food that's already been chewed. So don't serve it. Okay, and then down this side again. Cut it down. We're separating it from the rest of the body, and we're going to bring the knife all the way down to here. It's going to catch that joint where the wing touches the breastplate, and you're going to break this joint right here. You can just stick the tip of your knife into that shoulder joint. There. And it'll break really easily because it's already been cooked. And this is hot. So I'm going to use this. And we've got our first chicken breast with the wing attached. I'm going to do the same thing. There's a little bit of meat in front of the breast, the wishbone thing. I can eat it. It fell out of my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna go on this side. I feel like chickens have like, the whole front of them is breast and then legs. That's weird. If a chicken gets pregnant, where does it carry the baby? Oh, I guess they lay eggs. Okay, hold on. Now we gotta break that joint again, that shoulder joint, but now we're doing the other shoulder. Let's come down here. I can see that little ball joint, so I just take the tip of my knife, pop, stick it in there, and it'll break. And you can tell you're breaking it because it's like It's mostly cartilage. These chickens don't work out. This chicken missed arm day! That's right, chicken. That's right. That's what happens when you miss arm day. Okay. Then we got this breast right here. Okay, right there. Right there. Now we're gonna flip the bird over and I'll show you how to cut the thighs off. Okay, so we're gonna flip it over. And then this looks ugly. It's alright, these are the thighs, and people that like to eat the thighs and the legs don't care if it looks ugly. So you've got your top half of the leg and the bottom half of, like, here's your calf muscle, here's your thighs and your butt, right? Like all like this. So you can see the shape it's supposed to take. You basically just want to separate it. And there's bone. Up here is that back fat little bump. That is delicious. So make sure that back fat little bump stays there. Oh yes. And then the leg breaks off so easy. Like that was it. I just snapped it. And then we have, here is our leg and thigh with the skin over it. So it looks super pretty. And the legs look really nice if you like prop them up like so that they're like making a tower on your plate. So this looks like a medieval feast, right? Okay? Medieval feast. Alright, I'm going to do the other one. And then I'll get right back to you. Yeah, so I got both thighs cut off now. And the legs. I tried to prop the legs up so that they look pretty. Looks very medieval feast-like. And you can plate it like this. You could cut it all up and put it back in the pan. Totally up to you. I think what I'm going to do is just scoop up some of these potatoes and put them around it. And this will be like a nice little thing to bring to dinner. You can put your apron on, carry it to the table, have your big, Norman Rockwell moment. And you look like a really good cook. And it's impressive and it's yummy. I can show you guys later how to make a soup out of this if you want. I know when you see like Campbell's chicken noodle soup, they always say with the the chicken rib meat. That's exactly this. All this meat right here that's still on this little chicken body. All this chicken's delicious chicken because it's closer to the bone. So it's got like all those nutrients from the blood. It's really close to all that. And the marrow of the bone. So we can make chicken noodle soup out of this if we want. Well, if we want. We're going to. So I'll probably put that like in a freezer bag for next time. But this is dinner. So super impressive. Good job. Good job.